Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever the hell you guys are located in this crazy world that we live in. As I keep telling you, it's only going to get crazier, and it's not as crazy as yes. And if you guys don't like it, I'm sorry. Maybe you should live somewhere else. I'm Al Ditton. I'm with Underground Noise Webzine. This is webisode number 61. Please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Like it, and also share it with your friends. I'd like to give a shout out to all of my subscribers today. Thank you for helping me reach 300 yesterday. Now I'm at 302. So let's keep this thing going up, up, and up. So today's guests are Johanna and Thomas from the band Cobra Cult, all the way from Stockholm, Sweden. Welcome, you guys. How's it going?
Thank you. It's going okay.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's our pleasure and it's an honor to be on your show. Absolutely. Thanks.
You're welcome. I appreciate you guys' time.
Yeah.
The first question I'm going to ask you guys is a two-part question.
Yep.
Who are your influences and what sparked you to become a musician?
Ladies first.
That was sweet.
Start you.
All right. Okay. Influences. If I start, I have to say the first time when I heard Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, I was like struck by lightning. That's my band from then and now on. So Iron Maiden is my band, and I'm gonna call out a few musicians as well. Steve Harris, Cliff Burton, and of course Geezer Butler, because I'm the bass player. So those are the band and the influences, like musicians that made it for me.
Yeah, my influences. Well, I love L7, of course. There was a big inspiration for me, and also Bad Religion, Danzig, Judas Priest, of course. Well, that's and Tom Petty, of course. Even we don't sound anything like Tom Petty, but I love him anyway. And when I started in music was when I was quite young. I always loved music, but I heard a song from the Bangles, and then I saw videos with them on MTV, and I thought, wow, this is cool girls playing music with instruments, and they look cool. So I want to do that. That started something with me, actually, and then I still like the Bangles. So
That's awesome.
And then I started playing little punk bands and blah 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 in my life. So just more and more, basically. And you?
Yeah. Being a musician, it took me a while to identify myself as a musician. I always told people that I'm in a band and we play music. So it took me a few years to say that, I'm a musician, but now it feels quite cool to say that.
A lot more comfortable, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still struggling as far as that goes, but at the same time, I'm still writing stuff almost every day.
Yeah.
And Johanna, it was funny that you mentioned L7. I was just talking about those guys a couple days ago.
Right.
Because I can remember the song Pretend to Be Dead.
Yes.
Such a killer song.
Yeah.
I would have to say that's one of the best female-fronted bands out there nowadays. I'm not sure if they're still together or not.
They are, I think.
Really?
and the Lunatics from New York. They're also a girl band, if you want to say that. I don't like that word, but anyway, they're good too.
I'll have to check that out.
You do it.
Cool. The second question I have for both of you is, what is your local music scene like? Is it large?
Yeah, we have many bands in Sweden and Stockholm. I think. Well, yes, we have. It's a hard question.
It's a tough question, absolutely. I guess you probably know quite a lot of Swedish bands, because we have a lot of bands that have made it and are really big all over the world. And if we live in Stockholm, and that's the capital of Sweden. So we have so many bands in this city. So just the local scene here in Stockholm is it's a tough scene. It is. If you go in other cities in Sweden, I guess it's it's a little bit easier, and we have a lot of the scenes here, the clubs, they are getting fewer and fewer. So it's for a band like us we're not really big. There aren't that many clubs that we can play here. So the scene is tough.
Yeah, it's small clubs, like here, if we say, and then the middle maybe where we should be, and then it's big places. But in the middle here, that's it's not so many here now. I think it's probably a little bit when the Corona was, economy and everything, they couldn't afford to have that. But I think in Gothenburg it's a little bit better. They have a little more music, like as a live there. But
and then you have to here in Stockholm, the scene is most death and black metal, and we don't play that kind of music, so it's a bit tough if you if you listen to our music.
Yeah, I listen to everything from death metal to hip hop to rap to whatever. So you guys fit right in. So that's good.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Death metal and hip hop. That's cool.
Yeah, I like all sorts of music. So when you're a musician, you have to enjoy every aspect of it. Otherwise, it's not going to be all that great. But there's some bands that I would like to pick on every now and again. But I keep that to myself usually.
Yeah, but it's good that you say that, because as you heard as our references, we like a lot of different music as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we also bring into our music when we do our own music. So I agree. You have to listen to a lot of different things.
Absolutely. I've always told people, if you like what you like, I'm not going to knock you for it. I'll stay as your friend, but I don't have to listen to it.
No.
I mean, I could sit there and be like, what are you listening to? And I hear, oh, I'm listening to Limp Bizkit. I'm like, okay, I'll be in the other room.
Oh, I agree.
I've been talking crap about them all day. Like, I can't stand that band, dude. No, please don't blast that near me ever again.
All right, but good for them. Good for them. You can be in the other room.
Yeah, I could be in the other room listening to Grave or Aeon or you guys or maybe even some Cannibal Corpse. Who knows?
Of course. That's good. Nice.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
My next question is, how old were you when you first started playing an instrument? And do you remember what your first instrument was?
The first instrument I was playing was actually a flute. I don't know what it's called in English, but like you play it like this.
Yeah, it's a flute.
Yeah, but I don't know what the name is in English.
Flute.
This is a regular flute on the side.
In Sweden, it's called tvärflöjt. But anyway, I did, but it was a bit hard, I thought. And then with the guitar, I played bass first, because when I was like 16 maybe. In school, we can try out instruments, and so I just played bass a little bit, and then I did that for a while, and then it just happened to be guitar eventually. I think.
And about the flute, here in Sweden, when we grew up, it was mandatory that everybody, when they were, I guess, 10 years old, you have to play 1 year flute. So flute was also my first instrument. Blockflöjt in Swedish. But then I bought an acoustic guitar when I was a bit older. But I never really felt that was my instrument. So I put it aside for a while. And then I played, hockey and football for a couple of years. But then I realized, having, Steve Harris and Cliff Burton and those as idols, bass is my thing. So I bought my first bass, and then it never left my hands the first 2 years. I slept with that one, and I played it all day long. So, but flute was the first one.
That's really cool. I've never played a flute, but I do own one.
All right.
Yeah.
You have to make a song on the flute, and you have to send it to us.
I'll do my best. I have an alto recorder I can play on for you guys, but it's not with me here. It's in my
Oh,
room.
right.
So
That's cool.
yeah, I'm interviewing you guys from my kitchen. So
All right. Yeah.
yeah, the acoustics in this kitchen are actually quite nice. So it's 100-year-old house.
Oh, great.
That's good to
So
know.
I can't complain about it.
Yeah.
My next question for you guys is, what was the first musician you heard, like music-wise?
I love to say it was Iron Maiden, but I heard music before that, of course, but I can't really remember.
How do you mean with that question? I'm sorry, I just.
Basically, like, what was the first music that you had heard when you were younger? For me, it was Iron Maiden, Pink Floyd, Judas Priest.
Yeah, okay. I get
Yeah.
it.
I was only like 5 years old, and my
Yeah,
baby's
okay.
turn up the
Well,
speakers too loud.
Yeah. Okay. I know the answer to that question. My parents, they love to listen to what we call the dansband here in Sweden. It's like some kind of folk music that you dance along to, you know.
Kind of corny.
Kind of corny. I guess if I should compare it to something, it should be the really, really most corny version of country, I guess. So that's the first music I heard.
Okay, for me, I think it was also with my parents. As a country, a good country. That was in my house, and then I have some older sisters, so I was music they played was Madonna and stuff, and Bangles, of course, then too. But the first like hard rock band that I loved, it was Mötley Crüe. I still like them a bit. No, but I do. The first, the old days, they were really good. So yeah, I think that.
That's really cool. My next question is a 2 or 3 part question. Who came up with the band name? How did you come up with the band name? And did you have any names that you thought about before coming up with the final product?
Well, the name, I actually had that name for a while, even before we started this band, because I thought if I'm going to have a new band, Cobra Cult, that's a cool name. So I had it, and then I told the others that you liked it. But I came up with it first, the word cult, everything, yeah, it's a cult. It sounds cool, I think. And then actually it was, it's a beverage, a beer from India, I think it is. It's called Cobra. Have you seen it? You have it in the States?
I am not familiar with that one.
Okay. If you go to like a,
it's okay, but
yeah,
there are better beers.
Then it says a Cobra on the label, and it looks cool. About Cobra Cult. That sounds cool. That's the history of that name.
Yeah, and I don't really think we had another option. I don't think so. We bought it at the first time we heard it. Yeah, it's a cool name. Let's go with it.
Yeah, when I saw your name, Cobra Cult, at first I was thinking Cobra Kai, like the Netflix show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that joking with that. Oh, Cobra Kai, haha. Yeah, Cobra Cult. But it's okay.
Yeah, we got Miguel over here on the right. We got Tori on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's Thomas and Johanna.
Yeah. That's true. But it's a cool name. It's a cool name.
I like it. It's actually really pretty catchy.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I was listening to your promo a couple days ago, and I got really attached to the song called "The Color Green."
Yeah.
And I was wondering, what song or songs did you guys find to be your personal favorites
on this album?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ladies first again.
Yeah, my favorite on this. It is actually The Color Green too, and Stand Your Ground, and The Beast. I think, yeah, that's my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I like most of the songs, but favorites, I guess, I think the title track was the first one we wrote for this album, so it's been with us for a while. So I like that one as well. I think if I would only pick one song, I think I would take that one. Yeah, but I like most of the songs, of course.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
Yeah, I listened to the color green, and that one really stood out to me because with me, it's any shade of green is my favorite color. So
yeah,
that really hit the spot right there.
Yeah, nice.
yeah. And just a small thing to mention then, you know, we have the vinyl.
Oh,
And
look
of
at
course,
that.
yeah, and we have it in two versions. The first one is black, and what the other version, what do you think? What color is it?
I'm thinking green.
It's green. Yeah. Yeah. So that's cool. And it's an awesome green color as well. So yeah. Yeah, but we like that song as well. It's awesome. Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. You guys put them in red and green, so that's not bad at all.
Nope.
That's really
Yeah.
cool. How
Thanks.
long did it take you guys to write the album?
Well, I guess you know we released our second album just last year, 2021, and it was released in March. Yeah, in March, in the middle of the pandemic. So we couldn't do anything with it. We were locked in our houses. We couldn't go out and play shows, and so we had nothing else to do than to start write new music, because no one knew how long the pandemic would hold us at home, and we like to play, so we just started. All right, let's do.
Yeah, but you have a lot of songs so you presented to us.
Yeah, I as you mentioned, you write songs all the day, all day long. I write songs all the day as well. So I had a couple of songs already. So I just
so we had time to take your stuff and do new songs and everything like that. So and then the studio time took a while.
Yeah, it
we
took a while.
split it up a bit.
But I guess it's been like a year and a half since we started on this album, I guess. And now it's just hours away to being released. I look at my watch here. It's just hours away now. It's been a journey.
I can definitely see the excitement in your faces.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was saying I can definitely see the excitement with your faces. You guys are excited about this album release.
Yes, absolutely.
That's really awesome.
That we took a little more time in the studio this time than before, actually. So we also have 2 more songs on this. Yeah, we have. So we had a little more time. It took a little longer time, but it went good. So that's
when we recorded the last one last year, we said to ourselves that next album we want to spend some more time in the studio to really work on the songs as much as we can, to find the layers and be able to put in stuff. Okay, here we can have another guitar, and so we're pleased with it. We hope you're as well.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. What's your favorite thing about being a musician?
Playing live, I have to say that. Playing live.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. That's the best.
It's the best thing. When you go to the rehearsal room, we have our own van. So we go to the rehearsal room, we pack our stuff in the van, and when you go out on the road, you enter this kind of bubble. It's so
the band bubble.
The band bubble, and it's so fortunate to have that opportunity to do that. So we have regular jobs. We do other stuff, and this is our way out to do some much more funny things.
But that's I agree. Play live is the fun thing. absolutely.
to meet all people.
Yeah.
We have met so many friends when we go out and play, and when we go to say if we go to Gothenburg again, then we know many people there. And if we go to Norway, hello. It's like a hard rock community. You get to know people and appreciate each other, and it's the best thing.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Yeah, I haven't been to a show in a while, but it's fun to network with people and just be like, hey, check out this band or check out this band or check out this magazine that's online.
Absolutely.
I'm always trying to spread the word about, bands that are not really well noticed or they go unnoticed or aren't too well known like you guys. Not too many people know about Cobra Cult, so.
No. Yeah, we're really thankful for that. Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Most definitely. Do you guys live close by to each other?
We live really close.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we all live. Our guitar player lives not in Stockholm, actually. He lives
in a city outside.
Yeah, but kind of. Yeah.
Our drummer is just a couple of kilometers away, and we live really close to each other.
That's good. It's good to stick together, especially during the pandemic, which is still going on. A lot of people think that it disappeared, but it's still there.
Yeah, it is.
No,
it is.
It is. It's still around. Yes.
You guys have any upcoming shows or any upcoming tour?
Yeah, we do. We have
Starting
next 17. December
next
7th,
Saturday in just a week
with a band also from Sweden called Bullet. You should check them out.
Yeah,
okay.
It's really
they have been around for about 20 years and they're quite big here in Sweden. So we're going to open up for them. That's here in Stockholm.
Cool. Yeah,
it's really cool. So we're excited for that one.
That's really nice. I hope you guys have an excellent show.
Thanks.
So that's the last show for this year.
Yeah.
So next year we have a little ahead, but not anything like.
We have a couple of things. We hope really that we get a lot of shows next year. We're working on booking things, so hopefully that will work out.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you guys get a chance, check out the band called Just Lizzie. They're a Thin Lizzy tribute cover band.
Yeah,
Just Lizzie.
I've seen the name around. I've seen it, so yeah, we're gonna check it out.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of great dudes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I'll talk with their guitarist Magnus, and I'll be like, "Hey, you want me to interview you?" I don't get a reply for like 5 days. I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'll be."
All right.
So I nag him about it.
Yeah, I
don't want to nag too much and then be kicked off the friends list. So I'm just like, okay, I won't bother him for a while.
Okay. Nice.
Which album would you find to be your favorite by you guys? Would it be the most recent one?
Oh God, it's hard. I think
it's like choosing one of your children. I don't know.
I haven't heard any previous stuff by you, but I've heard the latest, and the latest sounds good.
Yeah. All right. It's almost impossible, they have different stories behind them as well.
It's hard to choose, but right now maybe it is the new one because it's so much focus on that. So now maybe it is that. It's so hard to take.
It's really hard. I know the first one we did, that was our debut when we released it by ourselves. And even though we didn't have a record label back then, we got noticed. We got interviews from magazines in England and as well. So that was cool for being that one. And on a second one, we got signed by our record label. But that one got extremely good reviews. But we couldn't go out and play on that album because it was the pandemic. And now we have the third one coming out. So they have different stories and different feelings about it. So
we love them all.
Yeah, we love them all. It's a simple question, a simple answer. Yeah, we love them all.
That's really awesome. This is a question for Johanna. How do you sustain your voice?
I do like this. No, I don't know. When we play live, I just drink water on stage. Before I could say, oh, it's cool to take a beer on stage, but that's not good. You know, you get a bubbly and burpy. So just water, and before I'm gonna sing, I do some vocal, you know, stuff like that, and try to sing, you know, from here, like that. So that's my only tip I can say.
Yeah, it's good to be hydrated, that's for sure.
Yes, absolutely. That's the most important thing, and try to breathe good. So yeah.
I was wondering if that's how you keep your voice, because sometimes when I hear people doing music, they end up losing their voice the next day. Or maybe it's pretty deep like mine. Sound like Peter Steele from Typo Negative.
Oh,
Cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, but I think yeah, I can also be a bit sore in my voice. So, but
But not much.
no, but I think this with hydration is really, really important, really. So, yeah, that's my biggest tip, I think.
That's really awesome. Well, I got 10 minutes left with you guys. I don't really have too much else to ask you. I guess my last question would be, do you guys have any last words for Underground Noise Webzine?
Ooh, the first one is, again, thanks for having us. It's
Yeah.
really an honor to be on your show
Yeah.
and be noticed. I think this is our first interview in the US.
Yeah, it is. So that's
Awesome.
That's
Great.
that's
Thank
really
you very
awesome. So
much.
thanks.
Hey,
we're gonna spread the word
You guys
about
got
you
two
too.
horns coming toward you, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna spread the word, as Johanna said.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And since we have quite a few fans over there, so it's
Yeah.
really cool to be
Yeah, and
talking to you as
they're
well.
asking us, can't you come over and play? Oh yeah, we love to.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
And we have to be honest, that's really on our bucket list. Yeah.
Here, I'll knock on
Before
wood
we
for
call
you.
it a quits, we have to go to the US and play. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll knock on wood for you guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
But like Thomas said, yes, we are really, really nice to be on your show. So thank you very much.
You guys are
Absolutely.
welcome.
Yeah.
And
And
remember,
to all of your subscribers as well, and those who are watching, we really hope you enjoy our new album. Absolutely. Check it out.
that's really cool. I appreciate you guys' time today. And remember, everybody around the world, keep your horns up, support Cobra Cult, support Underground Noise Webzine, support your local music scene, and most of all, don't get in trouble. It's not worth it.
Good words.
Hey,
Yeah.
positivity is the only way to go, you guys. Keep
Yeah.
on rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome.
Right on.